Hello, welcome back to another mod review for Chaos Divided. Today we're looking at Nergal's Afflicted and all of Nergal's ilk. And I'll talk a little bit about the god in case you don't know about him. I know that a lot of people know about Khorne, but not as much about Slaanesh, Tzeentch, and Nergal. Alright, let's go look at what we have over here. We've got Warriors of Nergal, who are pretty grace looking. We've got Nergal's Afflicted. They're all over having elements and all of that you might see in an infomercial. We've got Warriors of Nergal who've got a crazy scythe weapon, who will be sweeping into battle later. To reap, I don't know, pustules. Over here we've got Plague Bearers of Nergal, a variation of the troll. In the future when things could be imported in. And Kolek's just kind of chilling out. He's like, you know what, I don't want to be near them. I just got ill. I don't want to get ill again. Alright, let's go look over here real quick. Then we have finally Knights of Nergal. And there they are. We can now get into battle. We're fighting a orc army today. Trying to get them all ill. But again, Chaos Divided has a lot of chaos units in it. I mean, the name does imply that. I probably shouldn't have had to state that, but I did, and it happened. But yeah, we've got the Plague Lord, Nergal, one of the Chaos Gods, who's a god of destruction, disease, decay, and all of that fun stuff. And he's known as the Grandfather Nergal, or Papa Nergal, or anything creepy. He's got like a very fatherly type of attention that he gives to his quote-unquote children. And really, his illnesses and plagues and all that are seen as a gift. Not a bad thing from their point of view. From their point of view, being healthy is the real evil. But usually when they have a bunch of boxes and all that, they're actually made very durable and very strong. Now, Nergal's Afflicted, one, they move a lot creepier than the actual vampire count zombies do. And two, they're very durable, which is how they should be. Maybe too durable, I don't know, but they've got over 20,000 health. I mean, when you fight them, you'll be fighting them for a long time. They're not strong, they're not meant to be. They're meant to bind you up. They're meant to wrap around you and hug you and kiss you with their rotted out tongues and whatnot. Things get a little bit hammy for a little bit. Not too sure why, but that should clear up as we kill more of them. Probably because of how many Nergal's Afflicted. And we've got a lot of effects going on too with our Plague Bearers. A lot of effects are happening. And quickly we're able to destroy them. It's really not taking too long. But yeah, I probably could have had Nergal's Afflicted hold up their entire army and flank around them. I mean, that would have taken time. But hey. Wait, are you still going? Whoa, they have no head and still going. That's pretty funny. Welcome to the army of Nergal. Population, super aids. It's pretty much what you have when you're in Nergal's army. You've got everything you can think of. Alright, they're over here. They're doing alright. And then we've got the Knights of Nergal who are fighting with their green hoods on. Yeah, in time when things can be imported in, we won't just see changes in color and a variety of used hoods and armor. We'll have actual bloated models who are disgusting and nasty to look at. That'll be fun. That should be delightful. But there they are, killing greenskins. Let's go back over here now. The Knights are beginning to clean house as they fight a little goblin spearman group. There's even more over here fighting. But yeah, I wanted to do like a chaos kind of battle themed week, and that's what I've been doing. That's why you've been seeing a lot of Chaos Divided. It's kind of crazy here. Alright, let's go check out the other side real quick. There we go. But yeah, you've got like what's called Nergal's Rot, and usually you'll be treated like a leper when you have that. He's all about spreading things over to people. That's why whenever you've got a village that might have the rot, you might even have to purge the entire village. I mean, things are pretty grim, dark, and Warhammer fantasy. You'll have a witch hunter who's like, and pure! And they'll have to purge you. Gotta cut off the rotting hand rather than let it spread to the entire body is kind of their logic. Let's check out that other weapon, that scythe. I do like it. It's pretty cool looking. Oh, pretty strong for sure. Go look at their stats real quick. Hold on. Before we go crazy, we need to go look at their stats real quick. Okay. Warriors of Nergal, they've got poison attacks, which are very powerful. That's going to debuff everyone. They actually do not have a very high melee attack at all, but they do have poison. Melee defense is pretty low, surprisingly. They've got a lot of armor to compensate. Melee attack, melee defense, okay, sure. Nergal's afflicted. Well, we know what they have. And for fun, we'll go check on Kolek, who's been having fun over here. Took out 128. He's always fun to watch fight, just because of, you know, that. All of that. Okay. Plague Bearers of Nergal are doing very well. Their demons, if they begin to lose in combat, they'll begin to take damage because, you know, the unstable nature of coming through the warp. Oh, did I say warp? My bad. Totally not the warp. Alright, over here. Knights of Nergal. They've got high melee defense, fairly okay melee attack, but the point is they all have poison, which debuffs everyone that they touch. If we go look over here, look at that. That is a lot of poison debuffing them for the entire fight. They're slower, they're not feeling good, and it's actually double the time of a normal poison debuff. Usually it's only 5 seconds, here it's 10, which makes them even more powerful. Yeah, Plague Bears are usually rotting creatures who are kind of humanoid, but more bloated and disgusting. They've got one eye, one single eye that's like on fire and shit. And they're pretty nasty. I mean, they're usually buzzing about with flies, and it's not really delightful things to be near. One day we're gonna have Nurglings, which are tiny little demons who are meant to look like a very microscopic form of, you know, Nergal himself, who's meant to be like a giant bloated creature covered in like sores and all of that. At times you'll have like a Chaos Champion who's got them living in his body. I mean, Nergal is not fun. Like if you're eating a meal, you don't want to read about his shit, dude. It's pretty nasty. And then you've got like giant demon insects called rot flies, and you'll have like plague bearers who are very powerful riding on top of them, and yeah, it just does not get better. It never does. Okay, we're gonna chase him for a little bit because, I mean, why not? I like the big route. It's fun to watch the big route. You get to chop up even more of them. Ones who are way behind, well, they get cut up like that. Yeah, a lot like that. Get them, reap them. All right, we're doing some reaping. Here comes Kolek. He killed over 150. Look at kills are quick. Wow. They are very strong warriors of Nergal, but yeah, I think their lesser stats are really made up by being able to debuff their foes. That is what they're really good at. Having them in your army would really change up your game a lot. You would want, I think, in my opinion, at least one group of them to attack any group that you're fighting, just because it would debuff them all. Nergal's Afflicted could potentially take that place too. The Knights would be great to have in combination. Okay, we're about to be done here. There we go. Okay, let's go check it out real quick. Did any of you actually get any nice kills on the orc side? The war boss got 29. One goblin group got 13, potentially killing the afflicted. Okay, over here, Plague Bearers of Nergal got a lot of kills. If we go look at it real quick, we've got the Knights of Nergal who got a lot of kills. They were very strong. The Warriors of Nergal are okay. They're not like supremely powerful. One group did get 240, but they could have been fighting goblins alone. The afflicted are not strong. They're not meant to be. And that's really what we have here for that faction. Anyway, check it out down below. Make sure that you give them feedback and all of that, what you think about it. And if there's any future mods that you would like for me to cover, let me know. When I'm back in town, I will definitely cover them. Okay, drop down a like if you enjoyed my video, and as always, until then.